Southern Utah with a 195.075 to begin the home slate, the first of five home meets for the Flippin Birds this year. Joined now by the head coach of those Flippin Birds, Scotty Bauman. Coach, great to be back with you as always. Great to have gymnastics back. First home meet of the year. What'd you see from your team tonight?
Oh, you know what? There were a lot of great things out of the team. I saw Ellie Cachola finally start to settle down on beam and show us what she's capable of over there. That was one of the most beautiful routines. And had she stuck that dismount, I would have liked to have seen what she scored. You know, and Nia Randolph is starting to come into her own on 3 of the events. She's still got to figure some stuff out on beam. We still have to figure some stuff out on beam. And since I'm the beam coach, that's on me. We gotta lock that event down, and we can do it. We're so good on beam. We just need to do it in the meets and under this kind of pressure. And with a young team, we're going to have these kind of things happen, just like on bars and beam. But it's really not our youth that's having the issues right now. It's some of our upperclassmen. And once they get settled into the season, they're deadly competitors. They know when they need to be really, really ready, and they know the first 2 or 3 meets is not it. And so I'm not too worried about them. And I love what I'm seeing out of our young ones, our freshmen. Brindley Christensen had a great floor routine today and a great bar routine. Bella Neff hit a great bar routine. Alex Roots, another great bar routine. And, you know, Kennedy McLean's coming along on beam. She's still got some things to figure out. But all in all, there's so many good things that we can take away from this meet. It's not even funny. Even though it wasn't the outcome that we wanted, or anywhere near the outcome that we wanted, there's still a lot of things we can take away. And every time we go out to compete, it's rather we win or we lose. We're just trying to learn stuff and figure things out and move to the next meet and get ready, you know. And I think that's part of the problem. We're just kind of not in the moment right now as we're competing.
You talk a lot about building over the course of a season. A lot of gymnastics coaches do. You start to work out some lineup kinks. You make some changes here and there. You had a last-minute switch there on the floor routine, putting Christensen in. She goes for a career best 9.825 there on the floor exercise. Where are you at right now through 3 meets with trying to figure out, you know, how set you want your lineups to be or where you feel this team is building towards?
The lineups are always fluid, you know. Everybody is competing hard for those lineups, and there are 2 or 3 kids. Kendall McGuire is ready to go in on bars at any time. She looks great. You know, and Kayla Pardue is ready to go in on floor. So is, you know, Anna Hartley on beam and vault. You know, we have people just right there in the wings on these events, you know, so, and it's making us stronger. It's making us better. You know, there's still a lot of season left, and I'm not worried about this team at all. I'm not. They will figure this out. It's going to happen. I know it. They're young. They bring so much energy. They're amazing. There's no way this team doesn't get real good here real soon.
What's the message to the team through 3 meets? The 196 highest road score to begin a season in program history. Fall back with a 194. A little bit of a bounce back here tonight, as you talked about. Still some things to iron out. What are you going to go tell your team once I stop bothering you?
Well, I never thought I'd see the day we scored a 194 again. Though I thought those days were long behind ASU gymnastics. But, you know, I'm going to talk to the team. We're going to be honest in there, and like we always are. We're not going to change our strategy of coaching or anything, but we're going to work on fixing the things that we need to fix and not dwell on the things that are going wrong. It's just simple, easy stuff. These guys know how to do this gymnastics, and we can go nuts and coach them crazy and get crazy on them. That's not going to get this young team anywhere. It's just going to get in their heads more. So we're going to go in there. We're going to tactfully figure out what we need to fix. I mean, I think we made some great lineup changes on vault tonight. We put Ellie Cachola up first, you know, followed by Nia Randolph. And, you know, to just start our vault lineup a little bit more solid. And then we threw Kennedy McLean at the end, and she's been starting us off. And Ken got her high score. And, you know, Ellie Cachola starts us off with one of the highest scores all night on vault for our team. So, you know, we're figuring these lineups out as we go. And as coaches, we've got to make sure that we're helping these kids, you know, get better and better every week. That's all there is to it.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time. I'll let you go talk things over with your team. Thanks as always.
Thank you so much, Spencer.